Atul. I'm working with Tally. So today we will complete that how we can do the data synchronization in Tally Prime, because you are aware about the Tally ERP9 that how we can do the data synchronization. So today actually we got lot of inquiries, lot of queries that after migrating to the Tally Prime, how we can do the data synchronization setup. So today in this session we will learn that how we can do the data synchronization. So if we have any query, please type in the comment box, or else you can send a mail to learntellyue@gmail.com. On the receipt of the same, we will keep in touch with you and we will help you out. So without further delay, I'll take you to the product that how you can do the data sync setup. Okay. So first of all, we will open the Tally. So you can see this is the Tally Prime. So in the Tally Prime, I have already loaded one company, which is UAE-VAT. Only for the example, we have created UAE-VAT. So here you can see the first of all, we will do the data sync. So in the data sync, so the data sync, what type of data sync is there? So there is the three type of data sync. So in the three type, what are the things is there? The first thing is the online sync. Okay. So online sync, what is online sync? So in this case, the client and server companies need to be online. So first of all, one is the server, another one is client. So in this case, both companies should be connected. It's both companies should be online and both should be connected. Okay. At the same time and connected through tally.net server. So as I told you that both company should be connected to the tally.net server. The sync rule and data are immediately transferred to the connected companies. So you have connected both the companies, one is client, one is server. So once you will sync, it will immediately get transferred to the client system, to the client or to the server. So this is called online. Second is IP. So if you'll see that second setup we call, so here if you'll go to the exchange to set up the synchronization, click on exchange. Once you will click on exchange, there you can see the client rule. So once you will go to client rule, there you can see the create. Okay. So here, let's see, I'm putting the master. Okay, master rule. Here type of rule you can select master. So here, as I was talking about, you have seen that online how we can do it. Both companies should be connected online at the same time, and once you will sync the data, it will get immediately transferred. Okay. Now second is IP. So IP, what is IP? The client and server company need to be online at the same time. The same scenario, the client and server company need to be online at the same time and connected through a private network. Previously it was tally.net server, but now it is private network. To sync in a private network, use the static IP address and the port number on which Tally Prime is running. You have to mention the this IP address, static IP address, and the port number. So once you will select, you can see it is asking static IP number, the server IP address. So you can mention that. Now, third one, if you'll see, third one we have on demand. So what is on demand? So on demand, the client and server companies need not be online at the same time. So we don't require, if you have selected on demand, we don't require two company should be connected at the same time. Either server is closed or the client is closed or server is open. So anyone, if any system is open and you want to sync, you can do the synchronization, which is called on demand. Data is synchronized using tally.net server. So the same scenario, once we will select the on demand sync, so it will ask you server account ID and the company. So server account ID you have to mention. Okay, the tally.net server store the sync rule and data until it is accepted by the receiving companies. So whenever we will create the sync, okay, whenever we'll create the rule, and it will store automatically Once you will sync from here, it will store automatically to the client system. So in the client system, you have to accept it, the rule. Okay, once you will accept, then only it will work. Okay, now hence you can initiate a synchronization at any time without without worrying about other companies being online. So see, we don't need to worry about the other companies, either it is online, either it is offline. So there will not be any effect on the particular company database. You can directly sync and it will get stored on the tally.net server. So as I told you, the data on tally.net server is deleted after the receiving party take it or after 7 days, whichever is earlier. So it means that, okay, whenever you are syncing the database, like let's see that, okay, today we have synced the data and tomorrow or in evening that my client system, client person sync accepted my database. So it will get accepted from the client side. So data will get deleted from the tally.net server. But let's see that, okay, I'm not accepting I have synced from the main server, but client is not available as of now. He will be available after 2 days. So not a problem. After 2 days also, he can sync the database. So we have given the time limit, which is 7 days. So within 7 days, client or server need to be accept the sync database. Otherwise, it will get deleted and the client need to be send a separate request. Again, the new request he need to send for the syncing the database. So again, after 7 days, you have to sync again, and then you have to receive. Then only client can receive the database. Okay. So I hope it is clear that 3 method of sync: IP, on demand, and online. So I'll suggest go for on demand because data storage capacity is there for till 7 days. Okay, so we'll select the on demand. So here you can see the server account ID it is asking. So I have opened another company as well on in different here. So you can see that I have created one new company. Okay, with the same period which I have used previously. So here what we need to do, we have to check first of all the company name, which is new company. And if you want to see the mail ID, so we can see from here the mail ID is about here. We can see the atul.sarma@tallysolutions.com. So this mail ID also we can see. Now we have to mention the same mail ID, atul.sarma@tallysolutions.com. Okay. Now company name on server. So company name, what was the company name on server? Which was new company. Company. Here sync. So sync for the master rule, either you can send or either you can receive. So we'll click, because data is here, we will send to the server. So we'll click on send. If you want to receive, just create one more client rule in the server system for the receiving. Accept it. Now we have created master rule, we have to create transaction rule as well. So I'll create transaction rules. Select rule type transaction. On demand only. I'll type the same mail ID, atul.sarma@tallysolutions.com. Here you can mention the company name, new company. Select both because the two-person can work at the same time, like you are doing the synchronization, either you are recording the transaction or either he is recording the transaction. You can select either both, or if you want to receive the database only, you don't want to show your transaction whatever you are recording, then in this case you can select receive, or either you want to send, you don't want to receive, then you can select send database. So we have given all three options available. So I'm selecting both as of now. Here if you want to give any restriction, the allow disallow, then you can give the restriction from here. Now we'll accept it. So we have accepted here. Now what we have to do, we have done the database, we have done the setup, the client rule. And now I'll show you that how much database we have. So in the daybook we have the 4 transactions, which is purchase, payment, receipt, and sales. So first gen, on second gen, to date we have recorded the transaction. Now I'll do the sync here. Once the setup is done, we'll click on the synchronize. Just click on the synchronize, it will get sync and it will link to the particular company. So you can see setting up synchronization. Now we'll move to the new company. So in the new company, we don't need to do anything, just we need to click synchronize. So once we will click synchronize, it will get sync and we have to activate the client rule which we have created. So here we can see the server rule is getting appear. Just click on the server rule and click on activate. So once you will click here, you can see the both the rule which we have already created, it is getting appear here. So we can click here and we have to activate the rule. So here we can see activate rule. Just click yes and accept it. Once you will accept, it will get removed from here. Again, the will accept for the master rule as well. Done. Now because you have accepted, so you have to send the request that okay, I have accepted. So how you will do? Just click on exchange, then click on synchronize. Okay, once you will click on the synchronize, so data it will ask, it will send the request to send the data. Now we'll go to the client system. So this is client because we have the transaction here, and here you can see the no voucher entered. So now we can click here. Okay, now just click synchronize. So once we will click on the synchronize, okay, so here you can see sending data to server. Okay, he is receiving the request, now sending data to server. So data got sent. Now we came to the main server where just we need to click synchronize. So once you will click on the synchronize, you can see the data will get received. The 4 transactions we have recorded in the client system, and now we will be able to see here as well. Now if you'll see, you can see that 2nd January. Now we'll see the day book. So once you will go to day book, just give the period. So you can see the same transaction which we recorded in the client system, it is getting appear here. So I hope it is clear. It is very simple to configure the data synchronization in Tally Prime, and synchronization is very simple. So not a problem. If you have any query, you can reach out to me by in the learntallyUAE@gmail.com. You can send a mail, or either you can mention in the comment box if you are facing any query related to the synchronization. Till then, have a great day. Thank you so much for video and have a great day. Bye bye.